Good evening, everybody. Welcome to First Responder Broadcasting, presentation of Georgetown Eagle basketball live here on the SHN Sports Network. I'm Wally Harmon, and we're here live, Georgetown High School, for tonight's ball game. The Salado Eagles take on your Georgetown Eagles. Here coming up soon, we're about 3 minutes remaining here in the warm-ups. An early start. It was an 8 o'clock tip. It's scheduled right now. We'll be about 7:45 is when we'll kick it off, is what it looks like right now, due to games going a lot faster than they expected. A little bit of live video issue. We've got some camera problems going on. We're getting a camera swap out, so as soon as we get that back online, we will bring you a video feed as well. But we'll go audio only to at least start it off until we can get the camera situation fixed out. If it's going to go wrong, it's on a Monday, right? This is right after a big weekend. The Georgetown Eagles played in the 44th annual Jack Frost tournament, where they finished second place in the silver bracket with a tough 4-point loss to the Argyle Eagles on Saturday night. But they responded well. We saw some good things out of this Georgetown Eagle basketball team during the weekend. After a tough loss to start it off to Lake Highlands, they responded with 3 wins in a row over Lake Belton, over Leander, and over McNeil High School out of the Austin Round Rock ISD in Austin, Texas. But a beautiful performance in those 3 games, and a hard-fought battle against the Argyle Eagles in the Silver Championship ball game on Saturday night. And so tonight, one more opportunity here for this team to get another game under their belts before their next tournament. That will be this weekend. The Glen Rose tournament is Thursday through Saturday for this Eagle team. They went to that tournament last year. They go back again. They'll have a game on Thursday and Friday, and then the bracket play on Saturday. And so just look at their social media, and we'll have to follow that on how they do in that tournament. We will not be there on the road for those tournaments, that one in Glen Rose, and then at the end of the year in Fredericksburg. But then we'll be back on the 15th of December when the Liberty Hill Panthers will come here to Georgetown High School on that Friday night at 7 p.m. For the next game here at Georgetown High School. But tonight, the Salado Eagles are here. They are in the all-red uniforms, red shorts, red tops with white numbers on their uniforms, outlined in white and black. The Georgetown Eagles in the home whites, white shorts, white tops, with the Georgetown blue numbers and lettering on them. The Star Spangled Banner, we'll go ahead and do that right now. We'll bring you the Star Spangled Banner, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups and tonight's ball game. SHN coverage of Georgetown Eagle basketball continues in a minute. Back here live, Georgetown High School, as we get ready for action. The starting lineups will come your way for the Salado Eagles. They are 4-4 on the year. Head coach Joe Brown, assistant coach Harrison Sims, and Dusty Youngblood. They will go this way on the floor tonight to start the ball game. A sophomore, number 2, Gabe Merriman. A junior, number 10, Mason Brown. A sophomore, number 11, BJ Amon. A junior, number 13, Colby Ram. And a sophomore, number 23, Levi Ball. So the Eagles will go Merriman, Brown, Amon, Ram, and Ball to start the ball game. The Georgetown Eagles head coach is David Canfield. He's in his 7th season here at Georgetown High School. Assistant coaches Peter Stackman, Kyle Gandy, and Brad Bresnahan. They come in 5-5 on the year. after a big Jack Frost tournament this past weekend where they went 3-2. And they will start this way on the court tonight in tonight's ballgame against the Salado Eagles. At guard, a 6-foot junior. He wears number 1, Q. Ron Presley. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 13, Kai Canfield. At wing, a 6'1" senior, number 21, Cooper Christensen. At wing, the 6'6" junior, number 25, Ryan Dupre. And the man down low to start it out, the 6'9" junior, number 44, Evan Mayhew. So the Eagles will respond with Presley, Canfield, Christensen, Dupre, and Mayhew in tonight's starting lineup for the Georgetown Eagles. Georgetown comes into the ballgame averaging 58.6 points in the game, allowing 59 a game. The Salado Eagles come in averaging 54.4 points a game, allowing 57.5. They are 1-1 on the road. Georgetown is 4-2 at home. The only time these two teams have met was last year when they played on November the 21st. Georgetown went on the road there, and that was the week of Thanksgiving break last year, in which Georgetown won that one 78-48 over the Salado Eagles. And so we may have some camera ready for you here in just a moment as we are getting this camera swapped out and getting the things fixed here. The Georgetown Eagles, G-Town on the top of the numbers on the front of the jersey in capital block print lettering. Eagles in capital block print lettering below the numbers. For the Salado Eagles, they have Salado in capital block print lettering and white letters above the numerals on the front of their jerseys. And now there's just a little pause as we have to wait for the referees to come out and be ready. The game is going to be delayed by them not being here, and so we'll see how that goes out. But we will take a quick break, and we come back. More Eagle basketball in just a minute here on the SHN Sports Network. All right, we are back here at Georgetown High School. We finally have one referee here, and so we'll see how that goes. We'll start out, it looks like, with one ref. I think he's waiting for maybe a couple to come out, and there come the other two referees, so we should be ready to go to action. The camera gets here. We get them swapped out. We're ready to go. Thanks for bearing with us. That first camera was very dark. It was not working, and so we get it switched out. Everything's working. We're back with you, and we're about to go live here at Georgetown High School. So thanks for joining us live here from the Georgetown High School. The tip up in the air. Mayhew back to Christensen, and Georgetown has the ball to start off. Presley will have it first for the Eagles. Georgetown will be going right to left. Canfield has it on the right wing. He'll hold top there. Goes over to Dupre on the right elbow. Dumps it down low, but it's stolen away. And here comes Merriman for the Salado. Kicks it ahead to Ram. Ram up top into the hands of Ball. Kick it over right wing. Brown fakes the three, kicks it over, and that'll be Ram firing a three, and he'll knock it down. Salado will open up the scoring with a 3-0 lead on a three-pointer by Colby Ram. A steal by the Salado Eagles. Merriman will drive in the middle of the lane, contested against Mayhew. It's no good. Rebound Christensen. Skip pass ahead, but it's stolen away by Levi Ball, and Salado has it. Here to start things out with a 3-0 lead. Up top, Levi Ball kicks it over. Rom fires from the left wing. Another three. It's no good. Evan Mayhew with the rebound for Georgetown. And with 7 minutes left here in the first period, Georgetown trails 3-0 to Salado. Right wing, Presley will fire a three. It's off the back iron. Long rebound. Dupre has it right baseline. He'll put it up and under. Nice layup there by Ryan Dupre as he'll knock down the first two. And Georgetown cuts the lead back to one now for Salado, 3-2. Rom across the timeline. Left side covered by Christensen. He'll go up top to Merriman, and the Salado Eagles will start the offense there. Back over to Levi Ball. Ball has it up top against Dupre. Back to Merriman on the right wing. Merriman dribble drive to the right elbow. Now down and tries to scoop one up. It's contested, and Dupre with a block from behind and kicks it ahead to Presley. Here comes Georgetown. And a layup by Presley is up and in. And Hugh Presley gives Georgetown their first lead of the ball game. 4-3 now with 6:15 left first quarter. Ball kicks it ahead into the hands of Amon. Now Brown has it over to Rom left wing. Rom pump fake, but he's going to be whistled for a traveling violation outside the left wing three-point line, and Salado will turn it over. Georgetown will get it back with 6:02 remaining and a 1-point lead, 4-3. Here early on in the ball game, Dupre to inbound in front of the Georgetown Eagle bench. Conversation there between Coach Joe Brown and one of the officials. Dupre will inbound to Q Presley. He'll kick it ahead, left wing to Christensen. He'll slow it down, up top to Mayhew. Mayhew drives left block, pump fakes, puts it up, but he's going to be whistled for the traveling violation. And Georgetown will turn it right back over to Salado on the turnover with 5:54 left here in the first quarter. 4-3, Georgetown with an early 1-point lead. As Merriman will bring it up the floor for Salado. Across the timeline, covered by Canfield. Right wing into the hands of Ball. Ball gets a high screen, drives to the free throw line, stop and pop. It's off the back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped around, and a good hustle there. Amon comes away with it on the right wing. Tries a skip pass, but Christensen knocks it away. Good effort there by Christensen to block the pass and then tips it out of bounds. Salado will reset with 5:35 remaining here in quarter number one. Salado to inbound on the baseline. Brown up top to Levi Ball, and it's stolen away. Cooper Christensen, he'll go left side, puts up a contested layup. Can't get it to go, but he'll draw the foul. And that'll be the first of the ball game on Levi Ball and Salado. And that'll send Cooper Christensen to the free throw line for two shots. Christensen, 56% from the free throw line on the year, 10 of 18 from the free throw line. First free throw on the way, and he gets the kind roll. Knocks it down, 5-3. Georgetown with a 2-point lead now. Christensen fires away. Second free throw in as well. And Georgetown has the 6-3 lead. Ball across the timeline. 5:20 left first quarter to Merriman. He'll dribble up top. Canfield covers him. Man-to-man defense here for the Eagles. Rom has it right wing. Kicks it up top to Merriman. Reset. Pushes through left wing. And Rom has it there. Christensen covers him. Skip it over to Levi Ball right wing. Looking for a high screen. Tries to drive low on Dupre. Kicks it out. And Brown fires a three from the right baseline. It's no good. Rebound Cooper Christensen for Georgetown. He'll kick it over to Dupre, and Ryan will bring it across the timeline. 4:55 remaining. Skip pass over to Canfield. Right baseline three on the way. It's up off the iron. No good. Rebound by Levi Ball for Salado. He'll slow it down, bring it across the timeline. 4:45 remaining, first quarter. Brown up top to Ball. Left wing into the hands of Merriman. He'll dribble up top, then looks to dribble drive, goes up, and Mayhew blocks it down into the hands of Canfield. And here come the Georgetown Eagles. Canfield loses the ball, but Dupre has it across the timeline. Right elbow, stop and pop for Dupre, and it's good. Ryan Dupre, 4 points in the ball game early on for the Georgetown Eagle in an 8-3 lead with 4:20 left first quarter. Levi Ball across the timeline. Left wing goes baseline. Up top, Merriman has it for Salado. Handed off to Brown. Brown covered by Presley. Right wing extended out. Brown will give it off to Merriman, and he's quickly switched off onto Presley. Back to the corner to Brown. He'll drive the baseline, pick up his dribble, kick it up top. Merriman has it right wing with 4:03 left here in the first quarter. Back to Brown on the baseline. He'll dribble up to the wing. Up top, Merriman. Salado running the offense against this man-to-man defense. Tight coverage by the Eagles. Ball tries to drive on Dupre. Right baseline runner, no good. Backside rebound. Cooper Christensen for Georgetown. Christensen will bring it across the timeline. 3:45 remaining. First quarter. Kick it to Dupre. Left wing. Pop a three-pointer off the rim. No good. Rebound Merriman for Salado. Merriman will bring it up himself across the timeline. Kick it over to Rom on the right wing for the Salado Eagles. 3:30 left first quarter. Rom will push Brown through. Back it back out. Set up the offense for Salado. Looks to dribble drive on Christensen. Cut off there, and it'll be a foul there on the floor on Cooper Christensen. That'll be his first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown. 3:25 remaining, first quarter, and here come the first subs of the ball game for the Georgetown Eagles. Coming in will be the 6'3 senior, number 2, Landry Bullion, along with the 6'2 senior, number 3, Charles Johnson, and this 5'10 junior, number 12, Adrian Brown. For Georgetown, deep pass inbound to Levi Ball out near midcourt. Johnson on him now. After the switch in for Georgetown, Merriman has it right wing. Brown will cover him, and he'll back it out towards midcourt. Reset the offense for Coach Joe Brown and the Salado Eagles. 3:12 left here, first quarter. And Merriman dribbles against Brown. Tight coverage. Looks to try to drive on him. Can't do it. Cuts off. Give it to Brown. And Brown will go up top into the hands of Amon. Left wing to Rom. He'll get a high screen. Tries to dribble back left. He'll fake the shot. Now fire one away. And Rom knocks down another three-pointer. And there's a technical foul on Colby, or let me make sure I get this right. It is Colby Rom, as he nailed the three and then talked, and the official was right there, and he slaps the technical foul on Colby Rom right away. Not sure what was said, but something enough to grab the attention of the official. And he issued the technical foul on Rom. That'll be his first technical, and also files down as a personal foul for Salado. Presley to the free throw line to take the technical free throw since Canfield is on the bench. And Q knocks down that first free throw. Second free throw as well for Presley. So he knocks down both of those, and it's a 4 points on the night for Q Presley. And the Eagles will inbound at midcourt with 2:50 left here in the first quarter and a 10-6 lead against Salado. Right baseline to Johnson. Fakes the three. He'll dribble up, give it up to Presley on the right wing. Q holds there. Now a backdoor pass to Brown, but it's going to be tipped by Brown out of bounds for Salado. So Georgetown will inbound on the baseline. Georgetown has Adrian Brown on the floor, Mason Brown on the floor for Salado at the same time. So you'll hear Brown quite a lot between the two teams. Georgetown swings it around. Dupre, backdoor cut to Adrian Brown. His shot blocked by Levi Ball, and that was by Rom. And they'll come away with it. Kick it ahead, and now Brown will fire a three-pointer for Salado from the right wing. No good. Bullion with the rebound for Georgetown. Kick it ahead to Adrian Brown, the run out, and his shot blocked there. That one by Levi Ball, out of bounds. Georgetown will inbound underneath their own basket. 2:14 remaining, 10-6. Georgetown leads it by 4. Checking in. Nice pass. Johnson to Dupre underneath the basket. He'll get the bucket. That'll be 6 for Ryan Dupre, and a 6-point lead for Georgetown with 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. Rom dribbles against Presley on the right wing. Looks for help and gets it to Amon, top of the key. Number 12 subs in, Kanarick, for the Salado Eagles. He has it on the left wing. Now swing it around. Rom has it right wing. Fakes, drives into the free throw line. Kicks it out to Ball, right wing. Skip it over all the way to the baseline into the hands of Brown. Now up top to Amon, covered tightly by Charles Johnson. 1:40 left, first quarter. Baseline, Rom will take an 18-footer and knock it down. Rom stays hot. That's his 8th point of the ball game. And it's a 12-8 lead for Georgetown. Presley drives left baseline, but a foul whistled on Rom there for the hand check. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul on Salado. And now checking into the ballgame for the Eagles, Canfield back on the floor along with number 20. That's the 6'2 senior, Ronald Proctor. He checks in for the first time for Georgetown. And checking in for the Salado Eagles, we'll get that in a second. Adrian Brown, right wing, fires the 3 for Georgetown. Off the iron, short, no good. But it's going to go off of Salado, out of bounds, so Georgetown will get the ball again. And now a substitution for Salado will be number 4. Makai Lanier checks in. Rom will check out with the 2 fouls. Also into the ball game for Salado is number 21. That's Dawson Barksdale, the senior. Landry Bouillon, right wing, kicks it left wing. Adrian Brown will fire a 3. It's on the way, and it rattles in. Adrian Brown knocks down his first points of the ball game. And a 15-8 lead for Georgetown. 1 minute left first quarter, 1 minute remaining in quarter number 1. Salado has it left wing. Levi Ball tries to drive, cut off there, kicks it over into the hands of Konaric on the right wing. He'll dribble left wing, give it off to Ball. Ball right wing to Brown, but it's stolen by Adrian Brown, and here comes Georgetown. Brown on the breakout. He goes left, behind the back, and a reverse layup. Oh, he doesn't get it. Bouillon on the backside rebound. He'll kick it to Canfield. Free throw line jumper for Kai is good. Kai knocks down his first jumper there, his first 2 of the ball game. In a 17-8 lead for Georgetown. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Levi Ball has it left wing, looks to drive on Proctor. Goes contested against Bouillon. It's off the backboard. Ball gets it back, will go up. Can't get the shot to go, but he's going to draw a foul. And we'll see who they call it on a Georgetown. They're going to call it on number 20. That's on Proctor. That'll be Proctor's first personal foul, Georgetown's 2nd foul here in the first quarter. And that'll send Levi Ball to the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw from Ball is good. 17-9 now. Georgetown leads it by 8. It's the first Salado Eagle to score here in the ball game outside of Colby Rom. But he checked out with 2 fouls moments ago. Levi Ball's 2nd free throw, good as well. And 17-10, Georgetown by 7. Inbound from Bouillon to Brown, back to Bouillon, across to Charles Johnson, left wing. 14 seconds remaining, and Georgetown will slow it up for the last shot. Coach Canfield calls the play out. Johnson has it left wing, left baseline to Proctor. Back up to Brown, left wing. 3 seconds remaining to Johnson, left corner. He'll file the 3, and it's in. Nope, in and out, no good. But a foul whistle there. They're going to call an illegal screen on Proctor. That'll be Ronald's 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul on Georgetown. And Salado will inbound with 1.26 seconds remaining. Levi Ball will give it a heave-ho, but it'll only go about 3/4 of the court, and the first quarter comes to an end. After 1 complete quarter, Georgetown 17, Salado 10. Quick timeout. Georgetown Eagle basketball continues in a moment here on the SHN Sports Network. Out of the quarter break, Georgetown leads it 17-10 over Salado. Salado will get the ball to inbound to start the second quarter. And Ball has it in the backcourt for Salado across the timeline. Right wing And trying to save it is Bouillon after the tip pass, but unable to. So Salado will inbound here on the near sideline. As Kanarick couldn't handle that pass, Bouillon was able to tip it out of bounds. Ball inbounds into Lanier. Up top into the hands of Barksdale. Left wing. Brown back up top to Ball. He'll drive all the way in. Right block. Jumper up. No good. Evan Mayhew back on the floor for Georgetown. Gets the rebound. It's off to Canfield. Across the timeline. Canfield dribbles right wing. Up top, Adrian Brown. Stop it, pop it, three. Good! Adrian Brown, his second three-pointer of the ball game. And the Georgetown lead is up to 10 now, 20-10. 7:25 left, second quarter. Mason Brown up top. Kanarick will fire a straight on three. It's off the backboard hard, no good. Battle for the rebound. Christensen has it for Georgetown. Crossover dribble. Stripped away by Levi Ball, but out of bounds off Salado. Georgetown will inbound. With 7:14 left here in the second quarter and a 10-point lead, 20-10. On the far side, Christensen set to inbound for Georgetown. He'll get it into Adrian Brown, who will bring it across the timeline. Right wing to Canfield. Now down to baseline to Christensen, back to Canfield. Up top, Brown fakes, drives in, middle of the lane, dumps it low to Mayhew. He'll catch it, right block, goes up hard, but he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul will be on Mason Brown. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul on the Salado Eagles here in the second quarter. Evan Mayhew will go to the free throw line for two shots. Mayhew on the year, 46% from the free throw line, 8 of 22. Knocks down the first free throw there. So a 21-10 lead. And Colby Rahm checks back in with two fouls for Salado. Mayhew's second free throw off the iron, no good. Levi Ball with the rebound for Salado. He'll push it across the timeline. 6:55 remaining, second quarter, all the way down to the left block. Bouillon blocks it, but they're going to call a traveling violation. As Ball kept it in possession, he came down and hit the floor before it came out of his hand. Turnover on the Salado Eagles. Skip it ahead, Christensen to Mayhew. He'll drive in, dump it to Canfield, layup right side, good. Kai Canfield, 4 points in the ball game. And Georgetown a 13-point lead, 23-10. Nice movement of the ball there by Georgetown. Right wing, Kanarick has it baseline. Covered by Canfield, cut off. Now Brown covers him. Salado swings it around the outside. Rahm has it left wing, looks to drive baseline. Cut off by Christensen. He'll back it out to Kanarick, top of the key. And there's a traveling violation. He set his pivot foot, then picked it up and took off before putting the ball on the floor. Turnover on Salado with 6:24 remaining. And now a couple of subs back in. Merriman back on the floor along with Amon. And coming out will be Barksdale and Levi Ball for Salado. Adrian Brown across the timeline for Georgetown. 6:15 remaining here in the second quarter. Canfield has it right side. Georgetown sets up the offense against the 2-3 zone. Left wing into the hands of Christensen. Cooper up top to Adrian Brown. Skip it over. Canfield looks to drive, does all the way in, and now it's going to be an offensive foul whistled on Canfield. Taking the charge is number 4. That's Makai Lanier. That'll be the first foul on Canfield, first team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. 6:05 remaining in the first half. And Colby Rahm will bring it across the timeline for Salado. 23-10, Georgetown leads it here early in the second quarter. Merriman, ball stolen away by Adrian Brown. Canfield will kick it ahead to Brown. He'll go up and try to dunk it, can't get it. Canfield rebound, he'll go up. It's contested and knocked out of bounds from behind by Lanier. So Georgetown will reset. Adrian Brown tried to go up with the dunk. He couldn't get it to go down. Kai Canfield there to get the rebound, and the putback was blocked out of bounds. So Georgetown will reset with 5:48 remaining here in the second quarter. Christensen to inbound on the baseline, gets it to Canfield. No one picks him up, fires the baseline three. It's off the side of the backboard. Bouillon gets the rebound. He'll back it out to Christensen, reset the offense for Georgetown. Brown now to Bouillon, down low to Mayhew on the right block. He'll kick it to a cutting Christensen, and Cooper will be fouled there. That one will be on Kanarick, and that'll be Corbin Kanarick's first personal foul. Cooper Christensen back to the free throw line, where he is 2 for 2 on the ball game. Make it 3 for 3 as he gets the kind roll there. 24-10 now. Georgetown leads it. Second free throw is no good. Rebound tipped out, and Colby Rahm comes away with it for Salado. 5.5 minutes left, second quarter. Rahm top of the key for Salado. Goes left wing to Merriman. Have a high screen from Amon. Merriman top of the key, covered by Mayhew. He'll go left wing to Kanarick. Kanarick trying to post up Amon on the shorter Adrian Brown, but they can't get it to him. And now a timeout called by Coach Joe Brown of Salado will take it with them. 5:15 remaining second quarter. Georgetown 24, Salado 10. The Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back on the floor, Salado has it, left wing, Kanarick has it. He'll go up top to Lanier. Lanier back to the left side, picks up the dribble, back to Rom, now baseline to Kanarick. Thinks about the three, will pass on it, dribble up top, Rom has it. Looks at a three, kicks it over left wing. Checking into the ball game during that timeout, it's number 5, Houston Thomas. Kanarick has it right wing, fires the three, it's off the rim, no good. Rebound Cooper Christensen for Georgetown. He'll bring it across the timeline for Georgetown with 4:45 remaining second quarter. Bullion down to Canfield, back to Bullion, up top Christensen. He'll fire a straight on three. It's off the rim, no good. Evan Mayhew with the backside rebound. Kicks it out, Bullion right wing three. Good! Landry Bullion knocks down his first points of the ball game. A big three there, and Georgetown's lead up to 17, 27-10 with 4:25 left second quarter. Rom in the corner, down low to Kanarick. Back to Rom, baseline three from Rom on the way. It's long, no good. Lanier with the backside rebound. Backdoor pass to Thomas. His shot no good. Battle for it. He gets his rebound back. He'll go up against Mayhew off the glass. No good. Ball tipped free, and Bullion comes away with it for Georgetown. He'll give it off to Adrian Brown across the timeline, and he'll slow things down left wing. Dribble up top. Give it over to Canfield. Right baseline to Bullion. Looks in for Mayhew. Can't get it to him. Now backdoor cut to Christensen. Up and in. Nice pass. Bullion to Christensen. And Christensen, his first field goal, 5 points in the ball game, and a 29-10 lead for Georgetown. Rom has it right wing, up top, into the hands of Amon. Left wing, into the hands of Thomas, but it's off his hand, out of bounds. Turnover on Salado. And here come the subs for Georgetown now as Dupre, Johnson, Presley, and number 15 in for the first time tonight. That's the 6'1 junior, Isaiah Capers. He checks in as well. And Canfield will stay on the court with those four for Georgetown. Johnson will give it off to Presley. He'll bring it across the timeline with 3:35 remaining second quarter. Right wing into the hands of Canfield. Canfield holds there. Will drive into the right elbow. Stop and pop. Up and under. Put it up. Put it in. Kai Canfield. Nice maneuver there to get away from the defense. And now with 6 points in the ball game is Canfield. And Georgetown leads 31-10. Rom across the timeline. Off to Kanarick, left wing. He'll go pass to the corner to Thomas, stolen away by Ryan Dupre. Here comes Georgetown. Dupre left wing, kicks it over. Canfield right baseline, wide open three-pointer. Short, no good. Canfield gets his own rebound. He'll go up and under, reverse layup. Can't get it to go. He hits the ground. Amon comes away with it, and here comes Salado with 2:55 remaining. Rom, left baseline, but Kanarick can't hold the pass. It's out for him, out of bounds. Salado turns it over again, and Georgetown will get it back, but a substitution here as Kanarick will come out, and Mason Brown will check back in for Salado. Capers inbounds to Presley in the backcourt. Q will bring it across the timeline. 2:50 left second quarter. 31-10. Georgetown leads it. Canfield, right wing, down low to Capers on the baseline. He'll give it off to Dupre. Dupre goes. Backdoor cut to Capers. Gets all the way through. Charles Johnson up top. The runner and layup. Good. Nice take there by Charles Johnson. His first 2 points of the ball game. And the Eagle lead up to 23. 33-10. 2:25 remaining here in the first half. Brown into Amon at the free throw line. No one picks him up. He'll turn around and fire. It's long, no good. Rebound Canfield for Georgetown. And here comes Canfield across the timeline, right wing. He'll go up top to Dupre. Dupre looks to drive all the way in. Spin in the lane. Fall away shot. No good. He'll get his own rebound. Kick it over. Presley right baseline three on the way. No good. And the long rebound. Charles Johnson gets it. Goes back door to Capers. He'll post up. Go up. It's blocked. He'll get it back. Tries to kick it to Presley in the corner, but it's tipped out of bounds off Salado. So a good job of rebounding on the offensive end. But a good job of defense there by the Salado Eagles to keep the ball out of the bucket. And now Georgetown will inbound on the baseline with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. 33-10. Georgetown leads it by 23. Charles Johnson to inbound for Georgetown. He'll get it into Canfield, right wing, and he'll take the NBA three, right wing. Good! Canfield's first three-pointer of the ball game. And the lead up to 26 now, 36-10 for Georgetown. 1:45 remaining. Brown, left wing into the hands of Rom. Baseline. Thomas has it. He'll lose it. Presley has the steal. Here comes Georgetown. Presley drives down the right side. He'll go up, dump it underneath to Charles Johnson. He'll back it out and reset. He'll go up top. Canfield wide open. He'll take a straight-on three-pointer. Good! 2 in a row for Canfield. He'll knock that one down. The lead up to 29, 39-10. And Coach Joe Brown will take another timeout for Salado. 1:29 left, second quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. Out of the timeout, Salado will inbound. 1:29 remaining here in the first half. Rom across the timeline, left wing into the hands of Brown. Into the free throw line by Amon, but the ball stripped free, but a foul whistle there on the floor. That'll be on Kai Canfield. That'll be Kai's second personal foul, second team foul on Georgetown here in quarter number 2. Salado will inbound on the baseline underneath their own basket with 1:21 remaining in the second quarter. Brown to inbound. He'll throw it into Levi Ball on the left wing. Ball holds there against Capers. He'll get a high screen from Amon, but drive baseline, stop and pop, and the shot is long. It's no good. They're going to call the foul on Isaiah Capers. That'll be his first personal foul. Third team foul on the Eagles. And to the line goes Levi Ball. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Salado. 1:13 remaining, second quarter. Levi Ball's free throw good as well this time around. 3 for 3 from the line. First point of the quarter for Salado as Gus Fangman checks into the ballgame, the 6'1 senior, number 10. And Kai Canfield will take a seat. Levi Ball's second free throw good as well. He now has 4 points in the ballgame. And the lead cut down to 27 now, 39-12. Right wing, Fangman has it on the baseline now. Goes down low to Capers, right block extended. He'll drive in the lane, reverse layup. Good. Nice take there by Isaiah Capers. He'll get his first 2 points of the ball game. And it's a 41-12 lead for Georgetown. Brown has it right wing for Salado. Gives it off to Kanarick. Skip it over. Rom, left wing. Deep fire three on the way. It's short off the front iron. Rebound by Dupre. Skip pass ahead to Q Presley. Knocked out of bounds by Kanarick. A little too much air under that one from Dupre. So Georgetown will inbound in front of the Salado bench with 41 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Charles Johnson to inbound. Gets it to Fangman on the baseline. Back up to Johnson, right wing. Back to Fangman. Fangman will look baseline. Now up top, Q Presley. He'll quick fire a three straight on. Off the iron, no good. Long rebound. Tracked down in the quarter by Fangman. Tries to save it, but goes out of bounds. So Salado will get the ball back with 28 seconds remaining. 41-12. Georgetown leads it. Levi Ball across the timeline. Right wing into the hands of Brown to a cutting Levi Ball. Nice give and go. Can't get it to go. Capers with the rebound. He'll give it off to Q Presley. Presley across the timeline with 15 seconds remaining here in the half. Top of the key. Stops at the free throw line. He'll go right wing to Fangman. Fangman holds there. He'll dribble up top. Give it off to Presley. Reset. 7 seconds remaining. Presley will have to go. Right wing Fangman. Right baseline Dupre. He'll have to quick fire a shot. And it is long. Rebound by the Salado Eagles. And they'll dribble out the clock. And we'll be at the half. 41-12. Georgetown leads it over Salado at halftime. We'll take a break. When we come back, some halftime numbers in the start of quarter number 3. Georgetown basketball continues in a moment. the last minute of halftime here. And the teams come back out of their locker rooms. Halftime scoring for the Salado Eagles. Levi Ball with 4 points and Colby Ram with 8 for their 12 points. For the Georgetown Eagles, 1 point for Evan Mayhew, 2 points for Charles Johnson and Isaiah Capers, 3 points for Landry Bouillon, 4 points for Q Presley, 5 points for Christensen, 6 for Dupre, 6 for Adrian Brown, and leading all scorers in the ballgame is Kai Canfield with 12 points. On the floor for Georgetown to start the second half will be the starting five. Presley, Canfield, Christensen, Dupre, and Mayhew. On the floor for Salado will be their starting five as well. Merriman, Brown, Amon, Rom, and Ball. Georgetown has the ball, right wing. Canfield will hold it up top to Presley. Swing it left wing to Christensen. Canfield cuts through. He'll get the pass on the left wing. Up top to Cooper. Right wing Presley goes down to Dupre. Right elbow, or right block. He'll back it out. Skip pass to Canfield left wing. He'll pass on the three-pointer. Hold it there. Now go down to Mayhew on the left baseline. Up top to Dupre. Right wing. He'll think about the three. Now he'll pass on it. He'll go to Canfield left wing. Eagles run the offense. A lot of passes here. A lot of movement into Mayhew. Down low to Christensen, but the ball is tipped. And he'll be out of bounds off Christensen. Salado will get it back with 7:25 remaining third quarter. Ball inbounds to Merriman, and here comes Salado up the court. Merriman will bring it across the timeline. Dribbles right side, gives it off to Amon. Amon will go up top. His own defense here. Presley knocks it free, but Amon comes away with it. Left elbow jumper, up no good. Ryan Dupre, a good rebound there for Georgetown, comes away with it, and he'll bring it up across midcourt for the Georgetown Eagles with 7:02 left here in the third quarter. Down low to Mayhew, left block extended on the baseline. Up top to Dupre, wide open. He'll fire the three. In and out, no good. Rebound Mason Brown for the Salado Eagles. Merriman ahead to Levi Ball. It's off of him, but the beneficiary of it hitting the official in the back of the leg. And Salado keeps it. Ball, three-pointer, blocked in the corner by Dupre. Christensen comes away with it, and here comes Georgetown. Christensen across the timeline, drives to the defense, tries to go low to Dupre. Dupre will save it and bounce to Canfield, right wing. He'll drive all the way in. Layup up and under as Canfield hits the floor, no good. Merriman pushes the head for Salado all the way down. Mayhew puts contested there. Shot no good. A shoe comes off, and the skip pass ahead. Canfield down there cherry picking will get the layup. Kai Canfield with 14 points now in the ballgame. The lead 43-12 for Georgetown. Mason Brown gives it off to Colby Rom across the timeline for Salado. Now to Merriman here on the left side. 6:05 remaining third quarter. Rom has it, right wing. Pushed into the corner, double team there, gives it off to Levi Ball. He'll back it out, go back up top, but it's stolen by Dupre. Nice steal. He'll kick it ahead to Q Presley, and Q Presley will lay it up and in from the left side. Nice pass there, giving it up. Being unselfish is Dupre there, and gives it to Presley. Give Dupre the assist. Presley now with 6 in the ball game, and the lead 45-12 for Georgetown. Merriman left wing. He'll go up top to Amon. Amon holds there, looks low. Now we'll go to Rom on the right wing off a screen. Rom stops, picks up his dribble, goes baseline to Ball. Ball backs it out, picks up his dribble, has to go up top and reset to Rom. 5:25 remaining as Merriman has it left wing, drives in, and he'll stop and pop a 15-footer. It's no good. Short. Evan Mayhew the rebound for Georgetown. And Cooper Christensen walking across the timeline for Georgetown with 5:15 remaining. Kicks it over to Presley, right wing. Q holds there, down on the baseline to Dupre, to a cutting Mayhew. He'll kick it out to Christensen, left wing three, up no good. Mayhew rebound, kick it out to Presley, right wing three on the way, no good. Rebound taken down by Levi Ball for Salado. Kicks it ahead to Merriman in the backcourt across the timeline with 4:55 remaining. Merriman will dribble right side and give it off to Mason Brown. Brown will dribble, kick it back to Merriman. Pressure there. He'll try to dump it, does to Levi Ball. Baseline to Rom. He'll quick fire a three for the baseline. It's no good. Backside rebound by Brown for Salado. Up to Merriman, right wing. Fakes the three, step in. 18-footer off the back iron. No good. Rebound tip free. And Mayhew fights Levi Ball for it, but it's out of bounds. And it'll be Salado's ball with 4:31 remaining here in the third quarter. Mason Brown to inbound for Salado. Underneath his own basket on the inline. He'll get it into Rom, left wing, quick fire three for Rom, and it's off the iron, no good. Ball gets the rebound, pump fake, draws a block from Evan Mayhew, and then Mayhew taken down to the floor. Good rebound there by Evan, holds on to it and draws the foul on Levi Ball. That'll be Ball's second personal foul, first team foul on Salado here in the third quarter. And a host of subs come in for Georgetown. Proctor, Capers, Johnson, Brown, and now number 5. That's the 6'1 junior. Daniel Nagel comes in for the first time in the ball game for Georgetown. So all 5 subs come in here for Georgetown with 4:20 left in the third quarter. Proctor across the timeline, left side for Georgetown. He'll kick it over to Adrian Brown. Into Capers at the free throw line. Capers turns over to Nagel on the left wing. Drives to the free throw line. Stop and pop for Nagel. Bank shot, no good. Rebound tip free into the hands of Brown for Salado, and he'll push it across the timeline. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter as Brown stops on the right wing, gives it off to Rom. Left wing to Ball. Tries to go low to Merriman. Tip pass, but Merriman gets it back. Tries to go low to Amon. It gets through somehow. All that traffic. Amon's shot, no good. Rebound Capers. The ball tip free into the hands of Proctor, and Georgetown has it. 3:45 remaining, third quarter. Adrian Brown will bring it across the timeline for the Eagles. Dribbles against Merriman, loses it. Merriman with the steal. Merriman pressured by Brown in the front court. He drives all the way in, and they'll get the foul and one as Merriman takes it all the way. And Adrian Brown will be called for the foul. That'll be his first foul. Second team foul on Georgetown. Our first team foul on Georgetown here in the third quarter. Gabe Merriman has his first points of the ball game, with a chance to make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. 45-15. Georgetown leads it by 30. Merriman now with 3 points in the ball game. A substitution here as Amon comes out. Barksdale back in for Salado. Full court pressure being applied. Now they'll drop back. It's man-to-man defense here as Merriman covers Adrian Brown. Brown will bring it across the timeline behind the back dribble. Goes right side with 3:25 remaining. Go over to Proctor, left side, into the hands of Charles Johnson. Now to Brown. Left wing. Brown will drive in. Left elbow. Try to go low. The ball comes off a leg out to Charles Johnson. Georgetown resets. Johnson gives it off to Adrian Brown on the left wing. He'll pick up his dribble, skip it over to Nagel, right wing. And Nagel will drive in, middle of the lane. The runner, floater, up, no good. Nagel gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Proctor. Proctor will reset it to Charles Johnson. Back to Proctor, right wing, into the hands of Nagel. Nagel will go low to Capers on the right block extended. Hand it off to Charles Johnson. Right wing three on the way. No good. Long rebound. Tracked down by Merriman for Salado. 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 45-15. Georgetown leads by 30. Merriman dribbles to the right wing for Salado. Tries to kick the pass over to Brown. Nagel tips it free, and the ball in a scramble. Proctor comes away with it for Georgetown. And he'll back it back and slow things down for Georgetown. Now he'll push ahead across the timeline, right side. Skip past left side, but Adrian Brown had already committed forward. And it's a turnover on the Eagles. Salado will get the ball back as Kanarick checks in for Merriman for Salado. Ball to inbound on the far sideline in front of the Eagle bench. He'll give it off to Colby Rahm, and with 2:25 remaining, third quarter, Salado has it. Baseline into the hands of Kanarick. He'll dribble up towards the wing, picks up his dribble. Tries to go low to Levi Ball, but the pass is errant away from Ball. Turnover on Salado. And Georgetown will have it back with 2:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Adrian Brown will bring it across the timeline. Dribbles towards the right wing, kicks it off to Nagel. Nagel up top to Proctor. Proctor will set his feet, fire the three. It's on the way, no good. Backside rebound by Brown for Salado. And Brown will bring it across the timeline. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 2 minutes. Right wing to Kanarick. He'll look low now, dribble up top. Back cut to Rahm, out to Levi Ball. Left baseline three on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Nagel comes away with it for Georgetown. Skips it ahead. Charles Johnson streaks out. He goes to lay it up, and he'll be fouled there. And so Charles Johnson will go to the free throw line. The foul whistled on Levi Ball. That'll be his third personal foul. Second team foul on Salado. And Charles Johnson will go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the ball game so far. 2 free throws coming here on the year. This is the first time Charles Johnson's been to the free throw on the season. Johnson readies for the first free throw. It's on the way. It's off the iron, no good. As Lanier will check in for Levi Ball for Salado. So Charles Johnson ready for his second free throw attempt. And he'll rattle this one in now with 3 points in the ball game. And the Eagle lead up to 31, 46-15. Kanarick, wide open three-pointer, short off the iron. Gets his own rebound, kicks it over to Brown, left wing. Skip it over to Rahm, right wing. Rahm holds there. Will dribble back towards the top and hand it off to Mason Brown. Back to the right block, 1:25 remaining, third quarter. Rahm on the left wing. Back to Lanier on the right wing. Down baseline, Brown, the lefty, fires the three. It's off the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's knocked free, and Rom comes away with it. He'll fire the 18-footer and knock it down. Colby Rom has 10 points in the ball game now. And the lead 29 for Georgetown, 46-17. Adrian Brown will pick up his dribble, and he goes to kick it to Johnson. He had taken off towards the baseline, and it's a turnover on Georgetown. With 1 minute exactly remaining here in the third quarter, Salado will inbound in front of the scorers table. 1 minute left, third quarter. 46-17, Georgetown leads at Salado. Left wing to Brown, back to Rom. Back to Brown on the wing. Looks low and goes down to Lanier. Up top to Rom, right wing Kennard. Thinks about the three, back up top to Rom. He'll push Kennard through, dribble to the right wing, looking for a high screen, gets it from Barksdale. Stopped, looks baseline, gets it to Lanier. He'll drive the baseline, kick it over. Kennard left baseline, wide open three, off the iron, no good. Rebound Capers for Georgetown. He'll drop it to Adrian Brown, and Brown will bring it across the timeline. 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Brown crosses the timeline, left wing to Nagel, into the hands of Charles Johnson. Looks low, now to Proctor, left wing. Up top to Nagel, he'll fire a three from the top of the key. Good! Daniel Nagel knocks down his first points in the ballgame. A big three-pointer there for Nagel. And Georgetown lead back up now, 32, largest of the ball game. Salado lays it in right before the buzzer and make it a 30-point deficit as we go to quarter number 4. After three complete, Georgetown 49, Salado 19. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. For quarter number 4, Salado has it to start. Rom to the right wing. Jumper off the back iron. Rebound into the hands of Nagel for Georgetown. He'll hand it off to Adrian Brown. Now into the ball game is Hunter Urban, Gus Fangman, Proctor, Nagel, and Adrian Brown. Proctor has it right baseline, up top to Fangman. He'll drive down, hand it off to Proctor. Right elbow, stop and pop for Proctor, and it's up off the iron, no good. Nagel crashes, and they'll call the foul on Nagel there as he and Kennard went up for the rebound. Kennard knocked down, so Nagel will pick up his first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown here in quarter number 4. Rom across the timeline, right wing into the hands of Kennard. Right baseline, Lanier has it. He'll drive, kick it back up to Kennard. Up top, Rom steps in, kicks it out to Brown, left wing. Back to Rom. Now baseline to Lanier. He'll pass on the shot, dribble up towards the wing, reset. Zone defense here for Georgetown. Kennard off to Brown. Back to Kennard, top of the key. Back to Rom, right wing. He'll quick fire a three. It's on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Proctor for Georgetown. 7 minutes left here in the ball game. Proctor will give it off to Adrian Brown. Back to Proctor across the timeline. Dribbles right side. Up top to Fangman. Fangman into the hands of Adrian Brown now. Down low to Hunter Urban on the baseline to a backdoor cut to Adrian. Nice pass by Hunter Urban. Give him the assist and give Adrian Brown the bucket. He now has 8 in the ball game. And Georgetown leads it 51-19. Salado down with it. Lanier in the corner gives it off to Kennard on the baseline. Back out Lanier, right wing three, long off the iron. Nagel with the rebound for Georgetown. And here comes the Eagles. Adrian Brown back to Nagel. Right wing, drives all the way in, tries to dump it to Urban. It's off his leg, into the hands of Brown for Salado. Kennard has it, dribbles to the right wing, but a foul there on Proctor for Georgetown. That'll be his third personal foul, and that'll be the second team foul on Georgetown. Salado will have it with 6:14 remaining here in the ball game, trailing by 32 points, 51-19. Rom to inbound, gets it to Lanier, back to Rom, right wing. Swing it over to Kennard, left baseline, left wing into the hands of Brown. Back up top, now to Rom, right wing. Rom will dribble baseline, goes low to Lanier, but it's stolen away by Proctor for Georgetown. He'll give it off to Adrian Brown, and Brown will push it ahead to Fangman, left wing. Fangman will drive all the way in, dump it low to Urban. He'll lose the ball, get it back, scramble for it on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball whistle there on the baseline, and that'll be Georgetown's ball in the alternating possession. 5:49 left in the ball game. Georgetown will inbound on the baseline underneath their own bucket. Fangman to inbound for Georgetown. And he'll have to throw it in deep to Nagel, top of the key. Back to Proctor on the right baseline. Goes into Urban on the right block. Up to Fangman, right wing. Fangman holds up top Nagel, swing it around. Brown on the left wing. Up top to Nagel, gives it off to Proctor. Proctor dribbles towards the wing on the right side, gives it off to Fangman. Back up top to Brown. He'll fire the three. It's blocked by Kennard. And Lanier gets it, kicks it ahead to Kennard. He'll break out. Now he'll curl out towards the wing for Salado. Step outside the three-point line and fire a three. And Kennard knocks it down. Nice shot there by Kennard. His first points of the ball game, a big three-pointer. 51-22. And now Salado with another steal. Kennard has it right wing for the Salado Eagles. Up top to Brown. Brown dribbles right wing. Baseline to Kennard. He'll give it to Lanier. The right block. He'll step back and take a floater. It's no good. Fangman with the rebound for Georgetown. Gives it off to Brown. Brown will push it up the floor for Georgetown with 4:50 left in the ball game. Across the timeline. Right side to Fangman. Now into the hands of Nagel. Nagel looks low. Now drives the baseline. Tries to get it to Urban. It's stolen away by Barksdale for Salado. Then Nagel gets it right back. Up top to Urban. Proctor on the right wing. He'll set his feet, fire the three. It's on the way, no good. Long rebound, and that'll be taken by the Salado Eagles, but Rom can't hold on to it, and it's out of bounds off of Rom, so Georgetown will have it. And now some substitutions here for the Salado Eagles as Merriman, Amon, Levi Ball, and Houston Thomas check back in. Kennard will stay on the floor for Salado with the 4 substitutions with 4:28 remaining in the ball game. Inbound to Nagel, left baseline, or right baseline. His pass stolen by Thomas. He'll give it off to Merriman. Merriman across the timeline for Salado. Dribbles right wing, gives it to Kennard. He'll fire a quick three from the baseline. It's an air ball, and the rebound's tipped free, and Amon comes away with it on the right block and lays it up and in. Amon's first 2 points of the ball game, and the lead is cut again. Wrong side, 51-24. Brown left elbow for Georgetown. He'll go up top to Nagel. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Nagel drives in, dumps it to Urban. Back out to Nagel, right wing. He'll fire the three. It's on the way. Nagel knocks down another one. Daniel Nagel, 2 3-pointers here in the ball game, now with 6 points. And Georgetown leads it by 30 again, 54-24. Merriman into Kennard on the right wing. Up top into the hands of Levi Ball. He'll look to drive, give it off to Thomas. Left baseline, Merriman. Merriman dribbles up towards the wing, cuts in, drops it out to Amon. He'll dribble up top and give it to Kennard. Kennard holds there. Comes off a screen, left wing to Merriman. He'll go baseline, back to Merriman wing. And he'll go right wing to Kennard. He's left open. He'll fire a three. It's short off the front iron. The rebound batted around, and now it's kicked out into the hands of Amon. Left elbow, slapped out of his hands. Proctor tries to get it on the sideline, but it's knocked out of bounds by Amon of Salado. And Georgetown will get the ball back here with 3:12 remaining. As Capers will check in for Proctor for Georgetown. So on the floor for Georgetown, Adrian Brown, Isaiah Capers, Daniel Nagel, Gus Fangman, and Hunter Urban. 3:10 left now as Nagel will dribble up for the Eagles across the timeline. Covered by Thomas. Goes right wing into the hands of Capers. Now to Fangman. Fangman looks to drive, now backs it out. Up top to Brown, now to Capers left wing. Capers goes baseline to Nagel. Nagel will drive in the middle of the lane. Try to kick it out, and it's stolen there by Levi Ball. And here comes Salado. Ball will drive all the way down, and he'll lay it up and in. Nice take there by Levi Ball after the steal. He takes it the length of the court. He has 6 points in the ball game. 54-26. Georgetown leads by 28. Another steal. Thomas has it for Salado. Ahead to Merriman. He'll go down, put the runner up, but he'll be fouled there. They're going to call that on the shot. It's no good. The foul will be on Gus Fangman. That'll be Fangman's first personal foul, Georgetown's third team foul. But Merriman will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. 2:29 remaining here in the ball game. Merriman's first free throw gets the kind, gentle roll. It drops in. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line with 1 more to come. Second free throw, short off the front iron. And a lane violation called on Salado, so Georgetown will get it back off the lane violation. So that goes as a missed free throw there for Merriman. He has 4 points in the ball game. Capers to inbound. He'll get it into Adrian Brown. Full court pressure by Salado. Brown dribbles out of it. Across the timeline. Goes to Fangman, left baseline. He'll fire a 3. It's a long. And off the backboard, Thomas skips it ahead to Levi Ball. It's a breakout for Levi Ball of Salado. And he'll take it and lay it up, but it can't get it to go. Amon gets the rebound and puts it in. Nice follow there by Amon. He now has 4 points in the ball game. And 54-29. Right wing, Capers has it. Sets his feet. Fires the 3. It's long. No good. Rebound Merriman on the backside. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 2 minutes. Kick the pass ahead. Amon will lay it up. Gets blocked by Capers. Into the hands of Fangman. Georgetown has it with 1:50 left here in the ball game. Fangman across the timeline. Skip past to Nagel left wing. He'll drive all the way in. The runner up off the backboard. No good. Levi Ball the rebound for Salado. Salado pushes it across the timeline. Levi Ball will take it all the way down to the baseline. Kick it out. Kanarick tries to hit Merriman. If the ball goes backwards, Capers will chase it down in the backcourt, and he'll go all the way in and try to lay it up and in. And they're going to call the offensive foul on Capers as Houston Thomas set his feet. Capers will pick up the foul. That's his second, 14th foul on Georgetown. And now Colby Rahm will check back in for Salado for Amon. 1.5 minutes remaining in the ballgame. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Georgetown 54, Salado 29. Merriman will bring it across the timeline for Salado. Dribbles to the right side in front of Salado bench. Now back up top. Goes right wing to Rahm. Rahm into Levi Ball at the right elbow. He's doubled up there. Kicks it out. Merriman left wing. He'll fire the 3. It's off the rim. Long rebound by Fangman in the corner for Georgetown. He'll get it out to Adrian Brown. Georgetown will slow it down. Brown skip pass ahead. Hunter Urban backdoor cut to Capers. Capers goes up, tries to lay it up and in, but this is a blocking foul called on Thomas. Make sure I get it right. Houston Thomas. That'll be his first personal foul. First team foul on Salado, but Isaiah Capers will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Capers with 2 points in the ball game so far. 55 seconds remaining in the game. Capers' first free throw, nothing but net. 55-29, Georgetown leads it. Capers ready, second free throw on the way. Swish. Nice shot there by Capers. 56-29, Georgetown leads it. Merriman has it right wing for Salado, now to Rahm, left wing, wide open, fires the 3, it's good. Colby Rahm now with 13 in the ball game. Block shot by Ball, but Hunter Urban gets it back and he lays it in. That'll be Hunter Urban's first points of the ball game. 58-32. Right wing 3 by Rahm. It's long off the iron and it'll go out of bounds with 22 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 58-32, Georgetown by 26. And Georgetown will inbound. The last 22 seconds here in the game. Capers will inbound to Brown. Agent will be pressured here by Kanarick. He'll dribble past the pressure on the far side. Picks up his dribble. Tries to get it to Capers in the backcourt. Does. Skip it ahead to Nagel, but it's stolen by Levi Ball. Salado has it. Ball drives down, dumps it to Kanarick. Right block, lays it up and in with 7 seconds remaining. 58-34. Capers inbounds to Nagel. 2 seconds remaining from half court. Nagel fires it. It's off the backboard. No good. And the ball game comes to an end. 58-34. Georgetown wins it over Salado. Salado drops to 4-5 on the year. Georgetown improves to 6-5 on the year before they go on the road Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the Glen Rose Tournament in Glen Rose, Texas. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back with some numbers, and I have a feeling we'll have a couple of guests and Coach Canfield. You're listening to Georgetown Eagle Basketball presented by First Responder Broadcasting here on the SHN Sports Network. right, we're live back here at Georgetown High School. A big win for Georgetown tonight over Salado to go to 6-5 before they go on the road to Glen Rose High School to play in the Glen Rose Lions Club Invitational there in Glen Rose, Texas. And a big night tonight. The Eagles get a lot of players in the game. Daniel Nagel, one of those players, knocks down a couple of threes, several rebounds on the night for Daniel, and an opportunity for some of the guys that don't play a lot to get in and get some good minutes tonight. How much fun was that on the court? The whole second half, we pretty much had the Daniel Nagel show, and I love the effort tonight. It's like you came in there not missing a beat, going after the ball, a lot of passes, a lot of steals, a lot of rebounds. How'd that feel tonight? How much fun was that?
Felt good working with our team. We've really been working on our identity as a team, and we've been really trying to focus on that since the beginning of the season. And we've had a couple rough first few games, but we've really worked on that and improved our passing, and we've started working on the team aspect instead of just the us aspect.
You guys had a tough game against the Lake Highlands team, but since then, this team has gone on a little bit of a run there in that Jack Frost tournament. A tough game against Argyle, but then respond with another win tonight. How much fun is it to get things figured out, to get that team mentality going, now to find that winning way, to kind of find that identity? How much more fun are you guys having now to trust that process and this coaching staff to guide that?
We're really working on trusting each other as a team, and it's really kind of just really fun along the process and just learning and growing as a team. And it's just been a fun journey so far, and I'm just excited for the rest of the year once district starts.
You guys go on the road down to Glen Rose. How much fun do you guys have on the road when you get to go out of town for a few days, not the normal everyday schedule, getting up, going to class, now to go and have basketball and get to focus on some basketball for the weekend? How much fun do you guys look forward to a trip like this?
Oh, it's really fun because we get to really work on our team and us bonding, not just on the court but off the court, and our chemistry. We really get to work on that, and it's really nice.
Couple of three-pointers tonight. Nice-looking shots here from the wing. In a night like this, Daniel Nagel gets to star in the game. One of the second leading scorer on the night. Kai Kempa, once we finally get him out of the ball game, he went hot in the first half on us. Then you come in and lead the team in the second half on a night like this that you guys get a lot of minutes. What's the rest of the way for this team? You guys are finding your identity. What's the rest of this? As you guys go to try to find this and bond on this team trip this weekend and the one at the end of the year in Fredericksburg, what's going to be the guiding for that? How big is it for this team to kind of gel together, especially when we start that run in a couple weeks in district?
We've got a lot of new players this year as a team, so we're really trying to work on bonding and getting together. So these tournaments out of town where we just off the court, we just get a bond, it really helps us as a team and helps us just produce our chemistry on the court, and that really just helps us get the ball around quicker and just helps us get better shots, and that just helps us win.
Any shout-outs before I let you go tonight?
I just want to shout out to my mom, my dad, and God.
Daniel Nagel, number 5 on the team. 6 points on the night. Good night tonight, Daniel. Good luck to you guys this weekend on the road. And now we get joined by the head coach. He follows right in. It's Coach Canfield joining us with us. And I tell you what, Coach, this team just continues to have fun. Ever since that Lake Highlands game. It's like things have changed since that Cedar Park game. This identity starting to make a mold. A lot of players got some action tonight that don't normally get that playing time, and you see good things from them. A couple of three-pointers from Daniel Nagel. He was playing well. The hustle there was fun to watch. Adrian Brown not hesitating, firing his shot tonight. A couple of big threes. This team seems to be kind of finding their niche together now.
I believe so, and this was one of those games that I was hoping that we were going to get some extended playing time for some of our guys because they've been on the bench, they've been in practice, they've been working hard to develop our players and develop their game as well. And this is their opportunity to get out here and play, and I enjoyed getting out there and watching them compete.
You love to see those players that put in the work, that put in that effort, that are key components to a team, that work just as hard as the starters do each and every day and get that opportunity. Tonight, several of them get that opportunity. What does this team look for now going into Glen Rose? This is a fun tournament you guys did well in last year. It's a lot of good competition you'll see down there. What kind of what do you look for out of this team this weekend at Glen Rose?
Well, one, we are defending champs, so coming in and trying to do that's one of the things the guys talked about at the beginning of the year. They wanted that opportunity to defend that championship and that tournament. The other is kind of what Daniel was saying, an opportunity for us to do some extra things outside of basketball together as a group. They have turn that switch, and we've seen that now. See if we can just continue to do that off the court and see if that propels us on the court.
How big of is a tournament like this out of town to let these kids bond outside of the classroom, outside of the practice court? How big is this, and how key can this be for this team to just kind of take that final step? As right around the corner, we have conference district play starting at Conley to start it off with against a Conley Cougar team that we know is an athletic team. How key is it for a tournament like this to get that bonding for this team to occur going to happen this weekend?
It's big. It really is. One, so they can start trusting each other a little bit more and just having fun with each other. We got a bowling excursion planned, and we'll see who's going to be the kingpin right there with that one. So
get those competitive juices flowing other than on the basketball court. Good luck this weekend at Glen Rose when we'll be back here on the 15th of December when Liberty Hill comes to town, and we'll bring it to you live here on the SHN Network. Enjoy social media. Watch that social media feed. The Booster Club will continue to update as this team goes to Glen Rose this weekend to take on a chance to defend their championship from last year's win. Tonight, the Eagles win it over Salado in a big one. They advanced to 6-5 on the year before going to Glen Rose, and Salado falls to 4-5 on the year. Thanks for joining us tonight. Have a good week, and remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night, everybody.